you for joining us in this channel. Keep liking, don't forget to subscribe and continue to share. Just because we are supporting Fubara, our names were removed. That was our crime. Sydney Gbara is the one talking here. Tambari Sydney Gbara, formerly publicity secretary of the Rivers State chapter of the People's Democratic Party, has expressed concern over alleged political exclusion faced by loyalists of Governor Siminalayi Fubara. Speaking during an interview on TVC News, Sydney Gbara revealed that their unwavering support for the governor has resulted in their names being removed from key positions and processes within the party. Just because we are supporting the governor as a party, you cannot control a government and abandon the government halfway. The government of the day is led by His Excellency Sir Similayi Fubara. That was our crime. Our names were removed, Sydney Gbara stated. He criticized the actions of those who, despite holding influential positions within the party, have chosen to sideline loyal supporters of the governor. According to him, this creates unnecessary division and weakens the unity of the PDP in Rivers State. Sydney Gbara called for harmony and respect for the people's leadership in the state, urging stakeholders to prioritize collaboration over personal interest. Wonders shall never end. Of course, it is politics galore now. We're thinking that this politicking will start about a year to this time, but from the look of things, because of the problem between Wike and Fubara, it has started in NX in Rivers State. Of course, one of the allies of Fubara is the one talking here, that their party has already removed their names. That is all those who are in support of the governor. How true that is, we don't know, because of course there are going to be factions within the party, and who happens to be claiming to be in charge of the party at the state level. But whatever the situation or the circumstances, this is are some of the things that politicians do that are crude and are ridiculous. How can you remove the name of your card carrying member because of his own personal interest? And these are people that will work for PDP come 2027 election, and many of them also have been contributing their quota since the inception to the party, and I don't think it is all right for the party to pay them in this manner. Even we don't even also know whether this thing done is truly from the heart of the party or from a jacked faction that have decided to take control of the party. Who knows? But one thing is sure, that they can never say never in politics. There is nothing that we won't see in Nigerian politics. A PDP who in quote is like a drowning ship looking for help and needs people to help so that he will not drown. They are the ones still, trying to remove names of some people. For example, how many of them is still remaining, especially after Wike and the remaining G5 governors dealt with them in the last governorship election? How many of them are still remaining, to a point that you are now also delisting and deleting some people's name even from your register? I hope PDP is serious for the coming election. Anyway, if they don't show the right sign of seriousness, there is another party that people are looking up to, and that is the Labour Party. Probably that one will be able to play a good opposition at the state level and also at the national level. But in this situation whereby the PDP's house, that was even not in order before, is cracking more and more by the day, I hope it's not going to get to a time in Nigeria that PDP will have gone to extinction, that they may not be among the political power blocks again in future. So I think they need to rethink whatever they are trying to do, irrespective of where their alliances are. It is the party, and it's expected, like they used to say, that party is supreme. It is expected that the party should be supreme. Now, if it is Wike's faction that are decided to delist these Fubara men, then politics is the issue, because we don't really know exactly what really caused their situation. Up till now, neither of the parties could explain the reason for their fight. Well, it may be an internal thing, But then I want to submit to PDP that a house that has risen against itself, it shall not stand. There is no way the PDP can stand if they continue to lose people and delete people. We can't rule out the fact that the security of the state is in the hands of course, the law enforcement agencies, police, the army, but then their chief as of today is the governor. If the governor is the chief security officer of his state, he needs to make sure that there is peace at all times, because it is expected that at this point in time, of course, while we are working towards the coming election, everybody will want to gasp for survival. And Fubara will want to still hold on to the state house, trying to spend an extra time, while his opponents, in quote now, wicked people, they want to come in like a swarm of bee to take over the government house. This is serious, and I know to a large extent it is not a child's play. Truly, really, it's not a child's play, because I know that a lot of underground work is going on, either from Wike's angle or from Fubara's angle. Everybody is planning towards making sure that the power is in their hands come 2027. But then PDP should remember that we cannot afford to continue to have a divided house and then believing that they will now go to election while they are divided and then they will win. I think they should learn from their previous mistakes. They should remember what happened in the last presidential election as a result of this unnecessary fractionalization and a lot of breakages and crack in their rank and file. They lost the election. Even those who are political analysts are saying if Peter Obi and Atiku had teamed up, the value of their individual votes would have exceeded the very particular vote that gave President Bola Tinubu the current mandate to be the president. And at this level, at this rate, PDP might also lose out at Rivers State level, because if a large amount of the members of their party, one has been delisted, that's one. Number two, there are some that are already pitching tent with Wike, who will never work with a group of Fubara. There are also a sizable number that will eventually reduce the chances that Fubara has come 2027. The earlier the better, that they sheathe their sword and everybody sit down to put everything in order, the better for them. Don't forget to like, to share, and to subscribe to our channel. Thank you.